Hey y'all, what's up? It's Friday, so I'm gonna keep it black, I'm gonna keep it brief. As you can see, I'm busy again. I'm in a golf court with Nicole Hannah-Jones. Let's move on. As far as the Supreme Court goes, America, you in danger, girl. So I'm sure you've heard a lot of headlines regarding the Supreme Court over this past week. Let's go over them in, I guess, order from least scary to most scary. Homelessness is illegal. What does that mean? Basically, in a case called Grants Pass versus Johnson, they ruled in a way that made it easier for communities nationwide to find, ticket, and arrest unhoused people, even when there's no suitable shelter available to them. Next, the reversal of the Chevron Doctrine. What is the Chevron Doctrine? I'm glad you asked. It comes from a 1984 case called Chevron United States versus the National Resource something. But anyway, that case made it so that federal agencies could intervene on basically the people's and the environment's behalf if companies were conducting business or creating products that were harmful. But with the overturning of said doctrine, it now means that companies can override these decisions or mandates from these federal agencies and take it to a court, and the court can rule in the company's favor, especially if that company might be lining the judge's pocket. You see what I'm saying? And we've been told, y'all, through Project 2025, they're trying to make sure all of their mans are in the right places and all their mans who are up on game are in the right places so they can get all of these decisions moving swiftly without any interference. And might I add that Donald Trump has also told y'all that he will appoint 4 new Supreme Court justices should he be back in office, because 4 of them have agreed to step down. You know how many have agreed to step down for Joe Biden? Only 2. You do the math. And there are currently 6 conservative justices and 3 progressive justices, and we already see what's happening. There have been hits on women's reproductive rights, climate change, civil rights, the rights of homeless people, all kinds of things. And speaking of Donald Trump, they also ruled that a president is immune. A president has immunity for any criminal acts they commit while in office. Or I'm sorry, they're official acts. What? But fear not, because we actually have options, and they don't want us to know that we have options. They just want us to keep getting scared and all riled up because they keep bringing down big hammer decisions. Let me put you on game. Did you know that you can impeach a Supreme Court justice? Yeah, AOC was talking about putting that plan into motion, but here's how it works. I'm gonna read this off so I don't miss no words. But a person can submit a complaint alleging that a judge has engaged in conduct prejudicial to the effective and expeditious administration of the business of the courts, or that mental or physical disability makes the judge unable to discharge all of its duties. And this is all kind of broad because the issue of impeachment was brought up against ex-Justice Brett Kavanaugh when all those sexual impropriety accusations came up. So once a person or a judicial conference gets this complaint together, they submit it to the House of Representatives, and the House of Representatives or Congress is the only people who have the power to impeach a president, and they only have to have a simple majority vote. Now, how do we get in there? You guessed it, voting. This presidential election not only is a presidential ticket up for debate, but also all 463, 62, 32, I put the right number in the caption, but all of the seats for the House of Representatives are up for re-election this year. We have the power as a people to structurally change and shift our government's power source. And they don't want you to know that. They just want you to be scared and feel like the government is going to act on their behalf and not of yours, and it's just because we don't got enough people in the room. So what they keep telling y'all, vote down. Get into those local elections. Get to know who's on your ballots. And in fact, you can educate yourself even more or feel activated even more by engaging in volunteering. I know. Volunteering sounds lame, but hear me out. There's an organization called Let's Fucking Go. And they've got opportunities for everyone who wants to get involved in some type of way. There are both partisan and non-partisan opportunities just for you to get locally engaged. Like text banking, like canvassing, like going to your local election board meetings and or working as a poll worker. All I'm saying is all the hullabaloo coming from the Supreme Court's office is just more and more of an indicator of why our vote matters and the multiplicity in ways it does matter and how effective it can be if we hit the same pain points that this Project 2025 is trying to hit. Proof's in the pudding, the writers on the wall, they acting up because they scared. What you gonna do about it?